Alright, everyone wants to fit in, to be like the prettiest, the fittest, and even the thinnest. So whatever you guys do for like athletes, or if you're just a normal person out there and you want to achieve a certain goal, whereas if you want to be thin or super pretty or any of that, we all have those goals. So my question to you is, what does fitness mean to you? Can I have volunteers? Tom.
Being a good body.
Okay, John.
Good school.
One more person.
I got one more. Glamour muscles.
Glamour muscles. Okay.
That's
See, we all have different views on what fitness means. And in dictionary.com, it's the goal of fitness is to be physically fit and healthy. So each had different goals when we were doing this project.
As you may know, July 15th I'm leaving for the Navy, so I used part of that for the project to stay motivated and improve things that I need to work on, like mile-and-a-half run, push-ups, sit-ups, swimming, everything that related to that to just help keep me motivated and track my progress.
Whereas many of you have done like inspirational things or like learning experiences like learning German or just building confidence, and even joining the Navy, it had meaning to it, whereas I did this assignment, it was kind of very selfish of me to do this, but I did it for Cancun. I'm going to Cancun in July, and I'm going as a graduation present for my aunt. And I just wanted to get that bikini body so I could find a Mexican man, marry him,
Okay, then for expectations, everyone going to the gym thinks they're gonna be the swole guy, like this is my trainer Vince.
Wow. He works out at Charter. You wanna go see him?
Yeah, Charter Fitness. But it takes hard work. Like when I first signed up for the gym, I was kind of hesitant. Like you just see those girls who are scared to go in and walk on the treadmill for an hour and go home. But you have to go in with confidence and ask help if you need help, and then the reality of it, it does take hard work. It's going to take time, and you can't give up or you're never going to accomplish anything.
So we did make social media pages when we did start this assignment. We made a Twitter and an Instagram page. We were going to make YouTube videos, but that didn't really work out as well as we planned it did. But on this Instagram page, I have about like 300 followers, and I do follow about 800. They're mostly fitness pages. But I only posted about 22 times, not much between November and March. But I mostly did it just so I can motivate myself to keep going. And I was going to motivate other people, but again, I'm selfish.
Then I took over most of the Instagram one. It didn't really go as planned either, just because we did it for more of ourselves than for other people. We posted a couple of things, and yeah, just like the Twitter, followed like other fitness pages, and yeah, just use it for ourselves pretty much.
So for our meal plans, we did mostly, when you are planning to be fit and healthy, you don't want to stick to just starving yourself like most people think it is, or just doing the toxes or like the diet detoxes. You don't want to do those because those can be very damaging to your body. So we did have certain meal plans that we tried to follow. Obviously we didn't do it exactly like that because it's kind of hard going from your normal diet of chips and hot Cheetos and all that, and just going to strictly fruits and vegetables and all that. And I know a lot of people do not like certain fruits and vegetables, so it's kind of hard changing. Like, I don't really like vegetables, but I kind of force myself to. These are some of the breakfasts, snacks, and lunch that we did try. I know mostly for breakfast, I would just have even the granola bars, a fruit bowl. Greek yogurt was good. For snacks, I just brought some carrots and a little teaspoon of hummus. That was good for just dieting, just all that. Lunch, it was mostly just salads and chicken breast. That was really good for you. Dinners, you focused on just usually a cup of rice, and then you could either have your protein source, which was sometimes steak, chicken. Fish is very good for this, and then you could have a nice snack later in the day. Mostly almonds are really good, and then you could do strawberries, any type of fruit, mostly vegetables, even granola bar if you want. And then you obviously have the cheat days where you want to do like, you gotta eat the chocolate cake or something. I know that. Even the skinny cow, the frozen bars, those are actually really good. Yeah, you can even do those. I mean, they're skinny cows, so they're not that good, but they're still good as you try to stay on the diet part of it.
Then we incorporated different workouts. Me and Bree first, we started doing things together. We would have like a set thing that we would do, but as we went on in in our project, we kind of drifted off. She did more of like the yoga, and I did more of like the lifting weights. We would incorporate with each other. Like I would teach her things, and then we would do other things together. So like Monday through Friday, I would have a certain day for each thing that I would do, and then Bree might have just like went along with me, or then did whatever she wanted to, or she did more running than I did. These workouts right here, we have, I know a girl from Australia that she's a trainer there. She helped us put together different, just like basic workouts that incorporate full body, that give you like the balance, and that could be used for beginners, and you could use any weight, so you could go at your own pace pretty much. And those two were just like full body ones with abs at the end, and then we had one more that focused on more like the cardio aspect and high interval intensity training. So, and that was pretty much it for those.
Failures. Okay, when we were doing this assignment in the beginning, we wanted to do it more so to get the fitness pages and do YouTube videos, and we thought we were going to be more progressive with it, where like together we would work out. Most of the time, it was either we had college stuff to do, she was preparing for the Navy, we both have jobs, and then I have to help raise my little sister. So it's really hard to do the Genius Hour project and work out every day. So most of the time I only worked out 3 to 5 days, where she did mostly 5, because she is doing a body expo. She'll talk about that later. And so we did fail, I do think, because when we were doing the Genius Hours on the Fridays, Mr. Newman was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're sitting here on our phones doing Instagram pages, and we posted only a few times on those. But we really couldn't work out during school, because I'm a PE leader. She can work out because she's an AP. I really can't work out because PE leaders don't do anything. I know I don't do anything. So I would mostly work out after work sometimes with her. We would go, we would meet Vince, and then Mike and anyone else just help us train, I guess. It's horrible, it hurts so bad.
What we learned through this is basically we learned things for ourselves, like what we can incorporate for meals and workouts to balance, to meet our daily goals, because they were obviously different from each other. That's why we kind of drifted off too. But we learned that you have to stay motivated. You have to stay confident with yourself, because if you give up, or you're never going to accomplish. You might have a bad day, but you have to keep going with it.
I know, I saw this quote, and it was like, every setback is a comeback. And I did have a setback, and it was like, I was just so stressed out with colleges and just doing all that and preparing for that, that I just like totally just stopped working out. I was no motivation at all, and I was just like, what am I going to do? And then Alyssa was like, hey, it's the new year, let's start going in every morning to the gym at 5 a.m., and then we'll come to school from there. It was horrible. Waking up every morning just to do cardio, and then we would come back from school and we would go work out. And I know that it was really tough starting that and doing that, but now it's just a routine. We just do it now. I mean, it's worth it.
There's this quote: if you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I forgot the name of what the actual motivational speech is, but it's really true, because if you put in all your effort to something you want to do, you will be successful. So you just have to get over those bad days and work through it.
Okay, all right.